following movie is brought to you by Showtime, unedited and commercial-free.
Got a bunch of new VHS video material here from an estate sale the other day. You'll be seeing a lot of this material coming out in the coming days and weeks on the channel. I'll show you some video I shot the other day in the garage when I had just gotten it. My sister went with me and she shot on video some of the property and this beautiful barn that was over there, but she hasn't really sent me most of the video yet, so I have a few stills and a little bit of footage here. I'll go ahead and throw those in this video, and then in another video I'd like to show the barn because it was really beautiful. It was in Anchorage, Kentucky. Hello everybody, what you're looking at here is the haul from today's estate sale out in Anchorage, Kentucky. Everything was free today, and free is a price I can afford, so probably the best thing in here and probably in there are the just things that people taped off of television, which will probably yield some nice advertising, old logo material, old advertising and vintage type material that people seem to like to watch. You know, of course, you have to go through the umpteenth copy of Austin Powers, but I'll be getting rid of that. Although people seem to be paying premium prices for this kind of stuff. I don't know why, but they are. So that goes into the pre-record box. Here's the Outbreak. Ridiculously common films that people are trying to pay or trying to charge $5 for now, which is absurd, but you know, people have eschewed the DVD in favor of this new hobby of VHS collecting, so whatever. But anyway, one of the things that was most fun was this bottle of port wine, which is still unopened. Got that for free. I don't know what Fairbanks port is. It's probably a cheap brand. But it should have kept, as long as it was stored okay. It should be a delicious wine. I'm going to go ahead and take that in the house. We'll have that for dinner tonight. So they had this little wine rack too, which only holds 2 bottles, which is not that great, but it is wood, and you know, might be able to find other purposes for it. So we'll stick that over there. A lot of old photos were up in the attic, and it was kind of sad because it was a family's, you know, generations of a family's life just sitting in boxes that apparently nobody wanted. So I tried to get the ones that were the most vintage. I didn't want to get anything too recent. For one thing, those weren't visually very interesting, and for the other, most of those people are probably still alive. Didn't really want to, if I ended up using those for something, didn't want to put those out there. But if there's something from the 50s or the 40s or even maybe the 60s that has a vintage quality to it, those could be of use in some form, maybe in a video or something. And I would basically have the rights to them at this point, since they were given up. Anyway, here's the final issue of Newsweek, print edition. Here's a nice little wooden box, and there's a bunch of books in there. So there you go. A nice little haul from an estate sale, which went free. A free haul away today because it's been going on for weeks, and this is all they had left. So there you go. Outer Galaxy Man signing off.